What is going on, guys? Just Love Talk here, back with another dating advice video. Today's video is about reasons why the guy you're talking to is not progressing the dating stage. I've been receiving emails from women asking why is it that they're talking to a guy for a long time, but the dating situation is not moving forward. They're still in the talking stage. So what are the reasons as to why he is not progressing the dating stage? Normally, I would just say walk away from the situation, don't bother about his reasons. But I feel like it's important to share with you guys the reason why guys do not progress the dating stage, so you can know where to hold yourself accountable and what behaviors to change to avoid the situations. Before I get into it, please subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I post my videos. The first reason I want to talk about is that a guy would not progress the dating stage if he feels you are not adding or going to add value to his life. If a guy is dating you, he also has things he wants to accomplish. He also has his goals and ambitions. And we men, we need a woman that can add value to us. It's not enough to be pretty. It's not enough to be beautiful. You also need to have substance. So if a guy feels like you cannot add value to him, he is unlikely to progress the dating situation. I know we live in a time where some women feel like I just need to look good. As long as I look good, I've got a nice body, I've got nice shape, I'm getting all this attention. That's all I need to bring to the table. Like I'm a 10 out of 10. If he feels that you cannot add value, it doesn't matter to him that you're a 10 out of 10. He's still not going to progress the dating stage. So if you're dating, you should be finding out from the guy, what does value mean to you? Because it means different things to different guys. Some women feel like they can date on the basis of looks and sensuality. Well, that has its place, but for me, I don't think that's a long-term strategy. I think it works for short term simply because there would always be somebody else that can give guys that. There would always be a better looking person. But when it comes to value, value is unique to different women. Because you have your personality and the way you are, that's what he has to see about you. That's what he has to see and like about you. And that way you become a priority. In my opinion, guys value and regard women different when they see them as valuable as opposed to somebody that's just coming around to have a good time, to have a lifestyle, because that is always replaceable. But that's, for me, that's the first reason. A guy will not progress the dating situation if he feels like you cannot add value to him. The second reason is that he knows you will not walk away. When a guy knows that regardless what he does, how he moves, he can always get you back. Once he has you in that place, there is no need for him to progress the dating situation. Think about it. If he's already getting all the relationship benefits without doing much, so he's doing the bare minimum and he's already getting the relationship benefits, what is the need for him to wife you? There is no need, because he can get that without any commitment, which means he cannot be held accountable for anything. He can see as many people as he wants because he is not committed to you. So if a guy knows that he can get all these things from you without commitment, there is no need for him to progress the dating situation. And this is why some women find themselves in a talking state for a long time. It feels like a relationship, but it's not a relationship. It's a situationship. That's what it's called. That's what I'm looking for. You are in a situationship, not in a relationship. And the reason some of you find yourself in this situation is because you invest too much too soon. You see him putting in the effort in the first few weeks, and then you invest so much that you become attached and find it difficult to walk away because you expect a return, or you've built in your mind where this could go. So you are so stuck in that situation that it's difficult for you to pull out. You would rather entertain his inconsistency and patterns of behavior than walk away and start from the beginning. And when a guy sees this, like I said, there is no need for him to progress the dating situation. All he needs to do really is say the right things, do the right things every now and then, because to keep you sweet, to make you feel like that something might happen, and also to confuse you, to make you always wonder where you stand. Because when people wonder where they stand, they tend to put in more. It's just a human habit, it's a human behavior. So when he does that, then you stay in there longer. Before you know it, you're in a situationship or talking state for a year and have no relationship to show for it. The third reason as to why a guy doesn't progress a dating situation is because he is not ready to settle down. See, when a guy is not ready to settle down, there is nothing you can do about it. It doesn't matter how beautiful you look. It doesn't matter how great you are in bed. It doesn't matter who you are. You're 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20, 100. It doesn't matter. If he is not ready to settle down, then he is not going to progress the dating stage. And how do you know a guy is not ready to settle down? He will tell you, whether in words or his actions. If you pay attention, he will tell you. Now, if you look back, I want you to look back on dating situations that have not worked out. You would notice that if you had paid attention at the time, the red flags were always there. Men, one way or the other, tend to let women know what we feel. So if you don't pay attention, then you have to hold yourself accountable. When a guy tells you that he's not ready, or you see the signs that he's not ready, the best thing is just to leave the situation. Because the more you chase, or the longer you stay in the situation, then he knows or feels like you are not going to walk away. When a guy has shown you that he's not ready for a relationship for whatever reason, and you decide to stay in that situation, then you have to hold yourself accountable. So those are the three reasons I feel like men do not progress dating situations. Now, if you're going to ask me, Josh, what can I do? If I see these reasons, what should I be doing? What I would say is focus on the things you can control. You cannot control how somebody else chooses to behave. If you dwell on the reasons, you will find yourself staying longer in these situations than you should. As a matter of fact, the only reason I'm sharing these reasons is so that some of you women can look within yourself and hold yourselves accountable. Because until you do that, your dating situations will not improve. What I tend to see these days is that women just blame men generally for dating situations not working out. It's not always the man's fault. Sometimes women make bad choices. And until you start to make better choices, your dating situations will not improve. But that's me for today. Guys, if you have any questions, drop me an email. Let me know what you think in the comment below. As always, like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notifications when I post my videos. Thanks for listening, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.